Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to Factorio. We've had a little break. Let's get back to building our million minions. Alright, we'll do it. We'll make a second one. We'll test that. We'll test this little theory between us and we'll see if this actually works. I need 2 more low density structures and I need 80 processing units. Those... yeah, we're gonna need to lift all of that, move it, and then put some extra tweaks on it, because otherwise it's gonna take too long. But if you look at that, when I start the run, it's definitely faster at the very beginning than it is later on. Slows down a little bit. So that's the lack of portable fusion reactors, I would say. So if I can get 1 more of those portable fusions, that would be great. Right, personal battery. Battery might help, I suppose. But I don't think it will. Honestly, I don't think that's going to make a big difference. Right, I don't need any more batteries. So I changed that one, and I can put that back to requesting those, because that's quite a handy thing to have. And then those 3, I can't remember what I was requesting previously. 2 chests, definitely. Processing units, I was still requesting those. It was just the different numbers. 50 low density. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got plenty of those, so that can cancel now. And we go back to requesting those. 50 of them. Engine units. I don't actually need those anymore, so I can go back to requesting them. I keep the engine units on me, but I don't need to request any more of them. The batteries I get rid of. Those 5 I can get rid of, because I only need 50 of them. And then those 50 electric engine units, I can probably get rid of them as well. Let's ditch them. I don't want to make anything with those right now. They'd probably be useful elsewhere. Yeah. We'll ditch those. They can be gotten rid of. And we want to be looking at this over here. I'm actually going to rebuild this slightly different to what it is there. And I'm going to need to make sure that I've got space so that I can do this properly. And in order to do that all properly, I'm going to want a little bit more gap than I've got right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down here and I'm going to steal a few of those. And then I've got the rest of them. Right, they've been brought into me. So there's my portable fusion reactor. You lot can now go back down to... say 50. We keep that. We'll run that on 50. I think the 50 will be about right. And the rest of them, they're all extras. Right, so yeah, it definitely, when you start off running, slows down, doesn't it? Right, it's definitely a noticeable slowdown on that. So if I go like this and I drop in a second fusion reactor right there. So this down here now, if I have a look at that, I've got entry size bonus, equipment grids, Roboport 100, 16 charge points. Right. Now let's have a look. That's better. It's keeping up with them now. And if I open that one up and I mouse over, there we go. We're actually keeping up with all of them. That is well cool. Honestly, that is absolutely fantastic. Right, I'm very pleased with that. That is a fantastic result. We're going to come down here, and our next little task is to strip this one apart and rebuild it completely. This should be fairly simple. Yeah, we've got a bit of a lack of everything else in the system. Let me just take a look a second and see what we're doing. Just 12,000 of those. Copper is doing all right. Iron is doing all right, and so is steel. I've only got 12,000 electronic circuits, which means those have been slowing down, which is a bad thing. Productivity, but I have just been demanding it. This here is one of the biggest drains. These here, they are a massive, massive drain on green circuit production. And if you're, like, topping up a store of those, it can tweak the numbers a little bit. You can skew them to being slightly inaccurate, but advanced circuits are still down. I do not have enough advanced circuits being produced yet. Still don't have enough being produced. Despite the fact that I've doubled up production on this, it's going as fast as it can. I need more of these. what we need to do is I need to ramp up productivity modules. And in order to be able to do that, I need more of these to start with. Bit of a catch-22 type situation, but there's not a lot that we can do about that. Okay. Just trying to think. Do I want to... I don't actually want to copy this out at all. I got no desire to go copying that out because the new plan that I've got is completely different. So we're going to rip all of that up, and that's going to be consigned to the history books. Very well. You're all gone. And you. Right, that's going to... Ooh. Okay, I've got a few green circuits right there. That keep me busy. That's all of my 100 of those. I'm going to open this up a minute, and this is going to give us a good idea on here. Look at the electricity. Right? That is brilliant. Right, and I'm charging 16 robots at a time as well. That is just doing phenomenally well. It really is. That is amazing. Power. How are we doing up here? It's 7,600 of those now. Haven't checked on solar panels. Accumulators, we're back up to about 700 of those. Solar panels, we're on 41. So they're rebuilding the supply of solar panels. It's going to take a minute or two to finish rebuilding those, but they will get there eventually. I'm going to bring this one over, and I'm going to run it in line with that one, which is going to be about there. We're going to start there, I think. That's going to be the first drop. And then I'm going to put the next one. I'm going to leave a gap of 1 like that. I'm going to put it down there. And then I'm going to go into here, and I'm going to have my recipe for selection is here. I'm going to go processing units. And I'm going to do the same on that one. You are going to rotate round to there, and you are going to go to there. We're going to put a pipe there, there, and there like that. And then over here, we're going to go with a requester chest. And I'm going to put a requester chest over that side. And then I'm going to put a passive provider chest over there. So we've got both of them. And now you can see night vision has kicked in. It's a little bit faded, right? Everything does look faded. So you definitely got nighttime, and you're aware that nighttime is there, and there is a definite line between nighttime and daytime up here. But overall, I think it looks absolutely brilliant. And the green hue that everything used to take on is no longer there, which, again, to my mind, is absolutely spectacular. So I'm going to drop that one in there and that one in there, and then I'm going to use a blue one, and it's going to go out, and it's going to go out over to there. Now, I'm going to come down here and over this way. Now, that one's pretty... Okay, we're quite low here. Why are we quite low? Solar panels are producing. I need to ramp up power, I think. You know what I'm going to do? I think it'd be a little bit quicker if I was to copy and paste, like, 3 of them. Or maybe I copy and paste a block of 4 of them. I don't know. No, not that it really... I don't think it makes any difference at all. What we will do, though, is we'll start getting out the next lot. So I'll take these, the normal 2 that we've been doing over here, and join that in right there like that. As long as we can keep it all going in the same spots all the way down through, it works absolutely beautifully. Drop that in. And then that one there, and you like that. And another one there, and that's it. Right, so there's all of those to go in. 8 roboports missing, so I've requested 7 over there. There is 1 single roboport missing down there. That is it now. We've only got 1 roboport missing across the entire circuit. Now, you in here, I want this to actually speed up a bit. I'm still waiting on some of those. Let's drop some of these in. There, that'll speed that up a little bit. Help it along. It's going to keep making those. You are wanting 500. How many have I got? 48. 103. Not even close to 500 on there. you in here. I haven't even put a limit on you. I need to put a limit on this one. If I'm going to start making these, we need to put a limit. So we want to go there, and then I want to have that one going. And my limit on those at the moment is going to be set at 100. We'll just set that to 100. In here I got 13. So that one's still running. That one's still working, which I'm not sure is a good idea. I don't think there's anything else that I want those for. I'll leave that one running, because it's not going to, like, take up everything, is it? So I'll copy that one and I'll paste it into there. Like that. And then you can start feeding them into there, like that. Right, and you requested 40 in each of these. So there's 10 in each. And I got 100. Right, that's good. That's actually... I got some good numbers on there. I'm quite pleased with those numbers that we've got. I think that's going to be a fair balance that we're going to end up with. So we get some of these going. And then I can start moving some of those. We're going to actually start using some of these. So there's 1. I'd like 4. Actually, I want 8 of them. That's what I need, is I need 8 of these. And that is 2.25. It's way faster than I can make them. So I'm literally better off just to stand here and wait for them. There is 2 on each. That's going to move out in a minute. There we go. Wait for that one to finish. And that one there. And then, right. I'll lift those a second. So I've now got 6. I want just 2 more, because then the rest of them, they'll be made. And the construction robots will go and bring them in. Now, if the construction robots will come and do that, that'd be great. Right. That's all I need on there. And I can go racing back up. I love the speed that I can run around now. This is much better. This is much more like it. So then I can drop those in there like that. And I can drop those in there like that. So got the level 2 modules in there. And that's everything that we need. So then I can copy and paste that into there. And to make this one, I need 20 electronic circuit and 2 advanced circuit. So I'm going to go with 200. A full stack of 200 like that, and you're going to be 20. And this is the thing that consumes the green circuits, right? This is the thing that consumes those green circuits like nothing else. It really does. It sucks them all up like you wouldn't believe. Let's go with copper. Hang on, I need a drink. Alright, that's a bit better. And so now we can go with copy. I can copy that bit out right there. I don't have any power on here yet. But I can run up there like that. Put all of those down. What I don't want to do is have any of that lot up there, because I need to remove all of those. Right. How many have I got at the moment? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'll do 1 more so that I got 20 of these all together. I got plenty of thingies in there. Factories. Alright, drop these down all the way up through on every side. Actually, I don't need to. I can just do them every other one, but I'm doing it now. I've committed myself. I may as well do it. As I'm committed, I just keep going down through and drop all of them in like that. And then even it up. Drop them all in there. Right. There's everything running into there. Then I can... Right, what's next? Well, see those there? Those productivity level 2 modules will slowly be fed up through, right? It'll take a bit of time, but they will eventually go up through and they will place all of them in. Yes, sure, it's going to take a while for them to build up, but they'll get there eventually. I've got 1 Roboport up there, and then I've got a line of them down here, so I'm thinking... No, I'm thinking I won't put any more in for a minute. Thinking what I will do, though, is I'll take that. So I want you to go there. That one's going to go like that. It's going to go across there, and I need to put 1 in the middle like that, and then I want to go there. Right, so we are now producing, and that one's coming along. So the productivity on here, crafting speed is half. I'm way down to just half of the crafting speed. Productivity is plus 24%. So every 4 of them I make, I get a free one. Now that's a good bit. That's a really positive bit. The downside over here is, again, as I keep increasing the number of factories that I've got running, everything else is slowing down. The power is not keeping up. Still got issues with power, and I think what we're going to need to do is double up the power production down here. Solar panel production. Got 126 in there, and 100. I don't even have enough for 2 sections. So we'll head down. Go and do. I love how fast I can run. Look at this. So cool. So cool. Right, you don't matter. You're actually producing enough. All right, you are keeping up, and I am going to drop in some more speed modules onto you. Go like that. Drop those in there. So that's just going to sort of speed them up just a little bit more. You, on the other hand, you do matter. So we're going to go with copy. I'm going to go copy there like that. I'm going to turn you round. And drop you in there. So I've now got just a couple extras doing that. But there's another thing that I'm going to do as well. This is just going to help a little bit. I'm going to put that one right in there, like that. And I'm going to drop in a couple more of those. So that has now gone from crafting at 2.25 up to speed of 2.5. It's just a little tiny bit faster than it used to be. This is a good thing. Alright, this is actually a good thing. And then that's going to keep whacking that through. Look at it. Look at it go! Powering through. What we're doing now is we're waiting on materials being brought in. They can't keep up. They're struggling to keep up with all the materials that we need. That's not actually a bad situation to be in. I mean, well, it is and it isn't. I've got some queues here. Overall, not too bad. Let's go back and have a look. And there, we're down to 500 electronic circuits. So electronic circuits have now kind of run out. We've got issues with electronic circuits. They're slowed down a little bit too much. That's because these are slowed down just a little bit too much. And you can see, look how fast we're already bringing these circuits in. Right, the productivity modules. I'm waiting on a few of them still. But they bring them in randomly. But they're all getting these productivity modules being brought in. And that's just awesome. And what I'm going to want now, though, is I'm going to want a few of these here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to take 50 of those. Run back up here. And start on this side. I'm going to go with them. And what you don't want to do is you don't want to set them exactly the same like that. You want to offset by 1 point. Run those up there like that. I think that'll be fine if I just run them there. And then I'll go up here. Get rid of you because you're in the way. And then I will get those. Do the same again. I'll bring that out and down by 1. And then run up there like that and put some more. Right, that has left me with 31 of them on my person. Just 1, 2, 3 of them are on there. And the rest of them are all got 4 each. So if you look here, the speed of that one is 0.5. Oh, that's because I haven't got anything plugged into it just yet. Right. Okay, do that. And do that up there. Now go and take these, like that. Run all the way up through there. And then over to this side. And run all the way down through there, like that. So now that one has a speed of 1.25. That's the standard crafting speed. And that one there is 1.5. It's a little bit faster. Plus, it's also got 25% productivity, so it's adding in an extra one of these for every 4 that is made. We want the next level. That's what we really want, is we want the next level to be brought in. And, I mean, this is a good start. And if you look up through, you can see we've actually now got these productivity level 3 modules being used all the way up through. And this is a good thing. This is like... It's producing through quite nicely. Sulfuric acid is a bit slow. Why is that so slow? Is that just the distance that it is from the tanks, or have I actually got a storage, a supply issue? I got a supply issue. Right. Hold a minute. Right, if I bring you out, drop you down by 1. Yeah, we'll do it like this. We'll put that one down there, and I will speed boost all of those. I'll drop another one up there. Like that. And then I'll put a few of these in. That. And I'll go back into here, and... oh, I've only got 7. Right, well, let's help that a little bit. Let's put in that through, but I've also got a shortage of petroleum. Again with the petroleum shortages. So why have I got a shortage of petroleum? We've got 12k light oil up there. 7.3k there. You are entirely too slow. I need to put in here speed modules all the way through there. I have a shortage of speed modules right now because I have a shortage of green circuits. That's our next big problem, is that I have a shortage of green circuits. And do I have a shortage of anything else? That's my next big question. I've got 140,000 copper ore and 65,000 copper plate. Iron is fine. Steel is slowing a little, but it's still actually doing all right. So, again, no major concerns there. The big problem seems to be, and I also don't really have anything queuing up anywhere. The two problems we've got, problem number 1 is logistics robots, we don't have enough. And problem number 2, we're not making these fast enough. We're simply not making these fast enough. Now, what I want to do, hang on, I know what I want to do, so I want to look in here. That minus 15% speed. This one here is minus 15% speed. And if we look in here, you'll see, once we start working on those, that one right there is, again, it's minus 15% speed. The speed doesn't change. That's plus 10% productivity. You put 4 of those, you get 40% productivity boost in every factory. That's 40%. 2.5. Every 2.5 things that are made, you get 1 for free. That's a massive jump up from the other one, which is 25% in total. That one right there, that is energy consumption plus 70%, but speed is plus 50%. The one that we've got at the moment, that one is speed plus 20, that one is speed plus 30. The next jump is speed plus 50%. You do get an increase in the amount of power that you have to use. But again, the level 3 modules are just brilliant. They are absolutely fantastic. They really are. We've got a little bit of a copper ore issue coming in. Just on those bits. We're using up all of the copper ore there, which means that we're going to have to be careful along here that we don't use too much. We're using copper for there. We're using a bit of copper over here somewhere. And then we're putting copper into these chests, and it's coming through. But we're going to be running out of that supply before too long. So there's another little bit that we've got to keep half an eye on because of where more copper is coming from. Let's have a look. What are my robot frames like? I've only got 160 spare robot frames. So robot frames is not, like, coming along very good. I've got the robot frames in here. They seem to be keeping up without too much issues. And low density structures, we're waiting on those. And why are we waiting on these? We're waiting on plastic. And why are we waiting on plastic? Because we now have a shortage of petroleum. I got no petroleum coming through. I've got surplus light oil coming through. And I've got, well, heavy oil is fine. It's being turned into that. This is making it. It's busy cycling through, but it's a little bit slow. So I can either increase that. This up here, that's actually dropping. And we do have a backup in place for that so that we can bring more in. We don't need to at the moment. It's not an issue right now. I'm going to take these 14 right here. That's 15 now. And I'm going to run through there. So there's 3 of them on in. That's going to speed it up a little bit. That's better than nothing. Something is better than no thing. Plastic over this side. And yeah, plastic is Waiting on petroleum. Right, I think we've made a little bit of a difference. Just putting that speed boost in there has made a little bit. All the way over here, at this end of the pipe, I've got no petroleum coming in at all. Right, I've got a major lack of it coming in up there. Down here, it's coming through. Over here, it's not making it. It's not getting this far because it's filling up these factories and then it's stopping. So I need to increase what's coming out, which means it does mean boosting this up. It means keeping those running fast as they are. I need them to go faster in that. I need these to go faster as well. Well, we can put speed boosts in them. And we probably will. Right now, I want to get... is that it? I've only got 4 of them? I could do with more of those so that we can put more into here. How shall I go about dealing with this? Eventually, I'll have probably 5 times the number of these. But then I'll have more of those as well. Crude oil is starting to drop down a little bit. But at the moment, it's all right. At the moment, it's okay. We don't have any serious issues with it right now. But it is starting to cause an odd problem. And if we look up through here, you can see... most of those are actually... we've got most of those in place now. Some of them aren't. I got 24 missing and I got 6 roboports missing. We just need to make just a few more of them. I've got the odd speed module still being brought to me, which is good because I can use those on here. We got any more? All right, let's ignore that for a second. I want to run... that one's fine. We'll leave that. What was it? I was thinking... oh, yeah, robots. I got distracted. I got distracted. It happens a lot. So we've got these. I've got all 400 that I need in there, and I've got more being made. So we are producing everything that we need. There's those roboports there. 200 flying robot frames now. All right. And you here, I got 5,700. So if I drop into here, and I drop those into there like that, they're going to start spooning in a whole host of them. And bring them through for me. Which is great. That's fantastic. And I'm just waiting on a few of these flying robots. So we just keep spooning those out. I see it's struggling to keep up. Fine, let's put one of those in. And move them a little bit faster. And let's put me up to 5,800. It's still all flying. Let's drop in some more. Let's keep this going. I want to keep this thing moving. As much as I possibly can. I want to keep this moving. Drop in a few more. As they bring them to me, I'll keep dropping them into there. We've done this before. We've done this with the green ones. Now what are we up to? 5,898. Fraction off of 6,000 logistics robots, and every single one is still flying. Right? We've still got issues. We've still got a shortage of them. And that is our main problem, is we just don't have enough logistics robots. I would say we need at least another 1,000. And then we're going to be getting a little bit closer to sort of staying on top of all of the current shortages that we've got. And that is one of the big issues that we've got, is it like keeping on top of all these shortages. So now, 3 gigajoules of power is being drained down. As eating it up pretty quickly, and then suddenly kaboom. We've lost all of our power. That's all the way down. Bam. Like that. And we're down to 270 megawatts on there. And we're just waiting on the daylight to come back. So let me go over this way. I've got that line is all ready. I'm ready to actually start thinking about producing the next lot. Let's see. We've got 400 there. Well, folks, Rome wasn't built in a day, and 1 million minions are not going to be built in a single episode. We've run out of time, so if you've enjoyed the episode, then please head down below and give us a like, and if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me, get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.